noise for our special.
Let's do that. Yeah. Then
And we're back. Wow, so much nostalgia.
Serenaded by music. That was Remember When It Rained by DJ Smooth.
Yes, and before that we had Justin Bieber, Let Me Love You, along with the DJ Snake. And the time is 9:35 and you're still chilling with us, Tabeka and Lucky, up until 11 o'clock. It is the heat section. We're getting lit. We're getting heated up. Guys, you don't want to miss this. Hi.
So much.
Fire.
I'm such a, guys, I am a, what you call it, a romantic.
A hopeless romantic.
Hopeless, yes.
I am
a hopeless romantic, guys.
Really?
I'm in love with love. So these songs just take me to
and it
an
is
emotional,
the month of love.
Yes.
Oh, why?
Guys, Hashem, I'm very like. Anyway, you know what? Before we get into the topic of academia, are you doing anything for Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day, you remember that we are doing work. We are working, guys. People, we will be working. Beautiful people will be working on Valentine's Day. Not that I mind. I'm not a fan of love.
Send through those roses and love for us here on radio.
She's a fan of love. I'm not. I'm a workaholic. I love working. So the fact that we'll be working on Valentine's Day is awesome. Music to my ears.
Love makes me glow.
It does make you
It
glow.
doesn't have to be my significant other. It can be love from my mother, my peers. Being shown love for me is
even self-love is beautiful.
Woo! Girl, that is the best self-love you can ever receive. Very legend.
Yeah, it is. It is. And people get so caught up on trying to make others happy and make sure that people know how much they mean to them, that they don't remind themselves how much they mean to themselves and treat themselves, It's important. I mean, Valentine's Day is a day for lovers, but it is the month of love. Make it a month of love for you, for your mom, for everyone. Just love everywhere,
Spread the love. You get some love. He gets some. Everybody
gets the love. We're channeling Oprah right now. Yeah, we're channeling Oprah.
We're getting off track. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for your comments. I'm going to be reading your comments by Lungani Tony saying, I think they're, for walk-ins, are walk-ins effective or ineffective? He says that I think they're effective because students do well in matric and only to find that they did not apply because where their schools are, they had no internet access because they come from neglected rural areas.
That is true. That is true. That is absolutely true. Some people just cannot apply in the matric year. They're just so focused on their studies. And of course, they come from, rural areas that are very remote and have limited internet access.
Yeah, I think that the school should have a specific number of students that they take for a walk-in,
Yeah.
At least 100 every year. Online applicants this much, walk-ins this much. Because it's not all of us who are fortunate enough to have internet access.
And you'll find that
being able
people who did extremely well in the matriculation year, they're the ones that don't get space. It's so heartbreaking.
And on that note, when speaking of bursaries, okay, we know what? Before I mix this whole thing up, we're going to get that to that.
We're going to get to bursaries. Yeah,
and there's also another comment from Ujojo. He says that it's ineffective. Because
the walk-ins are ineffective.
Okay. Yes. Because sometimes people get rejected by the system. Mind you, they've exceeded the minimum requirements and a walk-in who landed right on the minimum requirements gets taken. True. Sometimes I feel that walk-ins are more effective because if you go and apply, you're here now. It's kind of hard for someone to say no. Jiga, go back to where you're coming from. When you're here and you can see what I need this. While you're online, they know it's okay, fine, yeah, sure. We don't really know how the system works, but for me, I think it's effective.
Yeah, walk-ins are effective. Well, for me, I'm a digital fanatic. I believe that everything should be done online. So walk-ins for me are ineffective. I've just seen a lot of people, piling up, trying to register. There have even been stampedes in the past, at other universities, not ours, other universities, but in general, I just don't think walk-ins are a good idea. I think everything should just be done online. However, I do take into consideration that some people come from neglected rural areas, like one of our comments said. So I believe that these people should have internet hotspots. They should crowdfund for a place where people can just use this kind of center or place for applying.
But what about the situation right now? I don't have internet access where I'm from. I know there's a university right now that could take me. Should I stay and not go just because I don't have internet access?
No. You should go, but as I've said, I just don't believe walk-ins are effective. they clog the system. There's too many
But
people.
it's unfair for those who can't.
I mean, I understand that the people who do well and cannot, register because they have to do walk-ins and
Yeah.
whatnot. But like you said, I think it would be a good idea if the university maybe had a certain number of people that they take for walk-ins every year. And I think it would also be a good idea if they tried to digitalize the way that we do registration processes. Because with the map shutdown happening, a lot of things have been so... it's
What
been a
about
lot.
the academic appeals people are currently applying for?
Even that should be digitalized because I believe everything is just faster online. Everything is just faster online. And right now we've just been inconvenienced because we haven't been able to get to campus because of the shutdown. Sometimes you want to go to campus, but then a Jojo tank arrives. You have to drop everything. I remember
Water,
I
guys.
remember there was such a day when I woke up early and I was on time and the Jojo arrived 6:30. I was about to leave the house, but I couldn't. I was like, you know what? I'm fetching water. Water is life. Water I need right now. Registration can wait.
Yeah. Which is weird. I mean, we putting our education on hold for water. Something that we're supposed to just
It's
get.
a basic need. It's
Yeah.
something that we should just get. But we do acknowledge that there have been a lot of challenges for the MAP, governance. They were put into administration. I think was it 2018 or 2017.
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of I don't know, instability in leadership.
Something
So
that we currently can't comment.
we can't comment on that.
right now.
But we can voice our
opinion. Yeah.
our opinions that hey, we've been inconvenienced by this thing of having to register manually, having
They
to
should
walk
actually
to campus.
They should actually make online registrations a thing.
Yeah, they should make them a
Educate
thing.
us now on how to do. You know
Yes.
why I feel like some people don't want to do online registrations?
Yeah.
What if you get your modules mixed up? Ne? It's another process coming back to school, trying to change that. So I feel like they should make it a thing here in school to educate people on how to do it online
Yeah.
every year.
I
I mean, we wouldn't be having such long queues, delaying starting
You're
school.
absolutely right. I think it goes back also to what we were talking about earlier, consulting the rule books.
Yeah.
I mean, before you register, you should consult your rule book.
Yeah.
You should make sure that the modules that you are applying for, that you are applying to enroll for, are, the modules that you should have.
So
and that
it's-
you'll be able to be credited for these modules and graduate at the end of the day.
So it's important, guys, to have a rule book.
Yeah,
in general.
a rule
Just
book
have
is
a rule book.
important. Hey, 9:42, you're still chilling with us on the capital city of entertainment. It's Lucky and the beautiful, guys. Yo, the beautiful, the lovely. Yo, wow, the melanated Tobeka.
Whenever someone says Merlin Queen, you know those sparkles that in cartoons that
Yes.
show up?
Yeah, in the air. That's what you envision for yourself. Oh my God.
Anyway, guys, we are taking you guys to another song
Yes.
right now.
Mculo, guys.
I mean, Umculo is serenading.
Yes, it is. Music is beautiful. It's a universal language that we all love, and like you said, it's the
It
love
is
that
a
we
universal language.
Hey, guys, we were jamming to Despacito in 2017.
Hey,
we did not know
guys.
what they were saying. We were jamming though. We were like, we don't know
Yeah.
what they were saying, but we were jamming. So here's a song for you. Do enjoy. Ed Sheeran, Thinking Out Loud, since it's the month of love.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheek?
You said I'm a
Darling, I will
That's fine.
be loving
It's
you
fine. Kodwa konke oyenzile ufuna
till
sikhulume ngayo.
70.
Azange uyehlise yonke uyibeke la eqaleni.
Baby, my
Like most uyivale ingoma lezi uyivale yonke.
all of it. I think
Unless mhlawumbe ufuna ukukhuluma phezu kwayo ingoma then ungakhuluma
I'm
ukukhuliseke
thinking
yivala.
about how people
Mapele ngoba ngene ngene
mysterious
you know what?
way.
He just gave me an idea.
Baby,
Just
just
feel
a
this, right?
touch of your hand. We are full in love with you every
Maybe,
single day.
I don't know, wild thoughts. I saw
I just
that.
wanna tell you I
It's in the background. I
so
don't know.
honey now.
We can check which instrumentals are on here. If there aren't any, it's not even
Take me
talking.
into your loving arms.
I don't So if we're gonna talk over it, it has to be an instrumental.
And the crowds don't remember my name.
Find the house, yeah.
When my
Nothing
hands don't play the strings the same way. I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow.
There'll be a 10.
Evergreen.
So
Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about
what's the
how
jingle we played before they
people fall
sleep?
in love in mysterious
Must
ways.
be dum 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 dum.
Maybe it's all part of a plan. I'll just keep
Second one.
on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me to your loving arms.
Somebody says he's hearing you now. Oh, please,
Kiss me under
You
the
too.
light of a thousand stars.
You had
Don't
to set
stress
up.
us.
Play the weight of my beating
Thank you for
heart.
tuning in.
Thinking
So you
out.
understand? So
Maybe
then
we found love where we are.
For the news people, you play the second jingle. Search it again.
I saw the second.
When the news people finally done
Let's go back to back.
it. So now it's funding it.
Yeah, let's do it back to back. So we can like drag them to it. But let's do
Okay.
it back to back.
You're introducing us back.
Baby, now
These buttons are confusing me.
take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of a thousand stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart.
They're coming at 10. Bring it
Thinking
to the line again.
out.
Switch on their mic.
Maybe we found
Yeah, man. They introduce themselves.
where we are. Baby, we found love
Oh, again,
we found love right where we are. Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you
So you mustn't touch them, and you don't touch them.
from beside me? 'Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always.
But the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And when you get it, I see that you've been learning. And when I take you shopping, you spend it like you earned it. And when you fall
Like dancing.
your ex, he deserved it. I thought you were the one from the jump and confirmed it. Track money,
The
Benny.
next song should be I'm a piano or house.
I'm trying to look for him. I can't find him.
From the block like you Jenny.
I'm a piano.
Special girl, cause I know too many.
Are you riding?
After, okay, we're going to dance. The chicken. Then after sports, after when after it's a good I don't know.
So you play it, it's news, and then you play it again, it's sports, and then you play it again at the end. Okay, you heard that. Okay, the news jingle, you play it at the beginning, then for the sport update, you play it again, then it's the sport update, then it's the end, you play it again. So we play it 3 times. At the beginning, when the sports people come in, and at the end.
And I need you. And I'm down for you always.
It's the same jingle.
And I'm down for you, down for you, down for you always.
I got a new boy and a drink.
Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
let me see you. Now 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 let me see you. Trap money, money. Got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Now let me see you.
In my feelings, that was Drake, Drizzy.
Oh, I don't even care.
That was Drake, Drizzy the Drizz.
Drizzy is
Within my feelings. And before that, we gave y'all Thinking Out Loud
by
because we
Ed
were in our
Sheeran.
feelings about the
Yes.
month of love. It's fine, it's okay. We're going to be working. I'm a workaholic, I love it.
And presents
What
his
topic?
Think Out Loud. So
Yes.
that's our job, guys.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran is doing an ace description.
You shouldn't have
of-
told me, though, that you were a hopeless romantic. I'm going to bash you. I'm going to
Topic
use
for
this
another
against you.
day.
Yes, it's fine. Anywho, it is 9:52. You're still chilling with us on the capital city of entertainment. It is the heat section. We're getting heated up. We're getting lit. And it is Lucky and Tobeka with you up until 11 o'clock. And right about now, we're talking bursaries, aren't we?
Bursaries, yes.
Yeah, bursaries. Funding for your studies because not everyone can qualify for NSFAS and all of that. So we're tackling bursaries right now.
There is actually municipal
Municipal bursaries.
bursaries.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, English it runs away sometimes, so please forgive me. Right. Municipality
Bursaries, yes.
It's every municipality has their own what you call it?
Bursary scheme.
Around
They
about
usually have
5K
yeah.
onwards. Yeah, that supports people who do not have money to register. So you can apply for those wherever you are in your hometown. They
Yeah.
actually do. You need to go to the municipality and ask them if they do offer bursaries or scholarships to students who do not have funding.
And as someone who was once funded by a municipal bursary, I was funded by the Malutapofung Municipal Bursary. I did not know that there was such a bursary until I attended a sort of gathering where the mayor was addressing these people, and he spoke of bursaries, and I was there. I happened to be there with my mom. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad my mom dragged me here, you know? And then I actually got to be a part of that bursary. In the first year, they were the ones that were funding me. It did not go so well because, like I said, the municipality has been placed under administration ever since like 2018, I think. And there's been instability in leadership and all of that. We've been struggling. We've had a lot of struggles, but it's fine. They paid for my first year, and it was lovely. I was so glad because
So you
NSFAS
get
replied
your-
much later in the year because I was one of those people who applied in the beginning of the year when they opened again and then they closed. You know, so I was one of those people that you were saying at the beginning of the show.
What does it cover?
It covered everything. It covered books. It covered accommodation. It covered my school fees. It didn't cover transport though, but it's not like I was traveling because I was staying on campus. So that was
Did it
great.
pay for it though?
Yeah, it did. It paid for res, it paid for everything. There was only a small fee left that they did not pay, and I think that was from the internet fees because you remember back in 2018 we had
Internet.
Yeah,
guys.
internet wasn't
Big ups to
uncapped.
whoever said, there's no internet billing.
Yes, internet wasn't uncapped. We were billed for the internet after a certain amount of gigabytes. So yeah, I had guys.
Sorry.
I was addicted to series. I was addicted to soap
How much
operas,
did you owe?
telenovelas. I used to watch an awful lot of television. I used to stream a lot of music. So yeah, I owed like 10K. Yeah, for internet billing. But anyway, luckily for me, I got NSFAS later in the year, and they ended up settling that. I signed the acknowledgement of debt form in the beginning of 2019, and they paid for that at the end of 2019. So I'm debt free. So it helps. It helps to know. If I hadn't known about the municipal bursary, I wouldn't have been here. as a third year. I'll probably be a second year or something.
Yeah.
Because NSFAS replied much later since I applied only in the beginning of the year. I thought since I was already in the system that they would take me automatically since
Yeah,
I'd applied
yeah.
in like 2016. But that wasn't it. I had to reapply because things had changed ever since Jacob Zuma's fees must fall movement and announcement and all of that, you know. But I'm glad that I got to go to these municipal meetings where I got to know.
Yeah.
And I was also part of the, what do you call it, of the youth league. I was part of the youth league for
You
the...
and a lot of organizations. Big ups to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
I
Right.
was part of the youth league for Watch 23 ANC. So being in that circle of people helped me know an awful lot of people. I wasn't really political, but being there helped me know an awful lot of things. I ended up quitting it, but it helped me in the end because I wouldn't have known about the mayor's gathering and I wouldn't have gotten my bursary. So it helps guys to find out more information about your bursaries. Go online, go to your municipal offices, and if you don't qualify for NSFAS or you only qualify for a portion of it, try other bursaries. There's so many bursaries online. There's Ellen Gray for those people who
Yes,
do really
Ellen Gray,
well.
yeah.
Even the university
business-minded people,
offers
yeah.
merit bursaries where they discount a certain amount based on how well you did, whether you're a senior or you are a first-time entrant into the university.
So make sure, guys, you open windows
Yeah.
for yourself. If you do not try, nobody else is going to try for you. So you make sure that you go onto the internet, search all the possibilities of you getting funding from wherever. Make sure it's legit though. And yeah, guys, I'm
Some
sure
companies as well, I just had a thought. Some
Yeah.
companies also fund you. So if you go to some companies in your area and you try, to meet up with the people in higher management, they can fund you. Some companies fund you on a condition that you work for them
Come
after
back,
you graduate
yeah.
and all
Which
of
is
that.
also a benefit. You get a job
Yes,
after that. So
and you should also try to dabble with a bit of job shadowing because then you will, expand your network of
Yeah.
people that you know, and these people can lead you to the right opportunities.
there's also Ufunza Lushaka.
Yeah,
for
Funza Lushaka
education.
for the teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is, it's wonderful, that bursary.
Yeah, guys. So funding helps a lot of people. A
Yeah.
lot of people wouldn't be in school right now without funding, including myself. So, guys, make sure, Guti, you are prepared for university. University is about to be a rough ride.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, 20 plenty. Go get your blessings. It's gonna be a rough ride, but get your blessings
Get your
anyway.
blessings.
Get your blessings.
Sha.
Pow, 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 pow.
All right, we are about to send you to a song, and right after the song, we are going straight to news.
Yep, 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 yep.
Is it? Don't do your wine against it. Maintenance speech. One person should do this.
He forgets, so
He forgets she helps.
Now we'll forget. So
Yeah,
Hey, he forgot, so I had to do it.
she's got my
there's
back.
pauses between it. Let's go to a song. Then, before let's go to a song. You say a song, then you see the other and then you say, let's go to a song, and then you say, if that go mean that then you catch it up.
Yeah, we catch up with the song. Yeah, not the song. Okay, cool.
Read
And
it for the news.
the news channel, please.
We're gonna switch on the mic for them as well, ne?
Yeah, for him.
Okay.
It's very much.
We don't introduce them, they just do the thing.
Yeah.
We don't have to introduce them, we just start the thing.
The youth introduce themselves.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ban 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 Ban. It's the second one. Don't forget this one. Oh, and he will signal us when he's done with the bulletin, when he's about to head into sport. Play it again. He will signal us when he's done with the news bulletin, when he's got to go into sport.
Oh, so
And
we
then
just
you
can
play
it.
it. Yeah, you play the jingle again. And then at the end, you play it again. And then you click the
Don't
jingle.
forget to, what is my cat?
Yeah. The jingle is part of music, ne? It falls under music. Okay. So I
You
shouldn't.
can drop it there.
Yeah, sing it again.
Yeah, it goes under.
When we arrived, President read out a press statement. That was basically it. And he left. He didn't even hear the voice of students. We don't take to the streets for fun. We don't take to the streets as a first means. It is because we are not taken seriously in those meetings.
Please march forward. Please march forward. Please march forward. Please march forward.
Thank you so much, Hit Section, for a wonderful show. This is News on Q. The time is now 10 o'clock. My name is Gulina Simpiwe, and here are your morning headlines. Victory for students as 3 of UFS campuses agree to pay private accommodation allowances. Frustration as students with financial blocks struggle to register at Koko campus. Classes postponed yet again due to slow registration processes. The University of the Free State has confirmed that in its 3 campuses, students residing in non-accredited accommodation as well as private accredited accommodation will receive their allowances for the year 2020. This comes after a meeting held between the Bloemfontein Campus SRC and the University Management on the 27th of January 2020, where this agreement was reached. The university also indicated that the allowances will be paid directly into the student's bank account, and approved applicants will receive payment on the first week of every month for 10 months. First years and senior students alike are seen sitting around Mandela Hall unsure what to do as financial blocks prevent them from registering. One student reports that wrong marks were captured by the university, which has constituted him to losing his NSFAS funding. Some of these rules can be pinned on a dreadful system of confirmations that has left some first years not registered and unable to attend the gateway orientations. The SRC has since submitted a list to Financial Aid Desk to try and speed up the process. Classes have been postponed yet again to allow registration to conclude in the University of the Free State Koko campus. This comes after classes were postponed due to service delivery protests that occurred in the area. This has resulted in skepticism among students, as some believe they will be left behind or that classes will be conducted hastily to cover lost time. Students can be seen queuing on campus from as early as 2 a.m. in the morning, which raises concerns about their safety and well-being on their way to campus. On one account, a student said that he has been coming from Friday the 31st, but was only able to successfully register on the 7th with one raw module.
When we arrived, President read out a press statement. That was basically it. And he left. He didn't even hear the voice of students. We don't take to the streets for fun. We don't take to the streets as a first means. It is because we are not taken seriously in those meetings.
Please march forward. Please march forward. Please march forward. Please march forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is still going in Simpiwe, and here's your weather update. At Castile, we can be expecting scattered thunderstorms, and for today's temperature, it will be 22 degrees Celsius, and precipitation or rainfall is at 60%. As for Kutali Chaba, we can expect 21 degrees during the day and an 80% chance of showers. As for Harrismith, we are expecting 20 degrees and 80% chances of rainfall. A sports update. The Nedbank Cup has once again lived to bring the cup of dreams as many upset occurs. Bidvest stunned Orlando Pirates with a 3-2 on penalties after extended time in a thrilling Nedbank Cup fixture at Orlando Stadium on Sunday, 9 February 2020. While their rivals Kaizer Chiefs clinched on a 1-0 win against Glad Africa outfit Royal Eagles. Sundowns also came out victorious against the Matatsanza Supersports United on Saturday night to advance in the cup. Golden Arrows and Cape Town City were among the upsets by small teams in the cup, exiting the first round. Last 16 features are to be confirmed. And that's it for sport news today. The sports were brought by Sports Etiquette on QLIT. Stay tuned for more.
What kind of president is that? If you ask him, he will only...
When we arrived, President read out a press statement. That was basically it. And he left. He didn't even hear the voice of students. We don't take to the streets for fun. We don't take to the streets as a first means. It is because we are not taken seriously in those meetings.
Please march forward. Please march forward. Please march forward. Please march forward.
To equality, to peace, and to
Justin.
We the best music. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dark. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Can you sick of all those other imitators? Don't let the only real one intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Will,
I'm the one that hit that same spot. She the one that bring them raindrops. We go back, remember crisscross and hopscotch. You the one that hold me down when the block's hot. I make your dreams come true when you wake up. And your looks just the same without no makeup. Had to pull up on your mama, see what you made of. Ain't gotta worry about them comers, cause my cake up. You can ride inside my life on that fame bus. Cause I promise when we step out, you be famous. Modern day, but it hip hop, what they named us. Cause when we pull up, all aim.
yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dark. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Can you sick of all those other imitators? Don't let the only real one intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah.
You can do a back to back. Well, give us time. During the news.
The worst 10 minutes, 5 minutes of my life.
She beat her face up with that new Chanel. She like the press, she see the ice and make her coochie melt. When I met her in the club, I asked her who she felt. Then she went and put that booty on that Gucci belt.
Put it.
We don't got no label. She say she want bottles. She ain't got no table. She don't got no business. She don't got no table. We just watching Netflix. She ain't got no cable. Okay, though. Look, I'm the plug for her. She want a nigga that pull her hair and hold the door for her. Baby, that's only me. But she don't care for me. Baby, okay.
You're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dark. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Can you sick of all those other imitators? Don't let the only real one intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Will, I'm the one, will. I'm the only one, will. I'm the one, I'm the only one.
Looking for the one, well, bitch, you looking at the one. I'm the best yet, and yet my best is yet to come. I've been looking for somebody that just any fucking body. I'm in to catch a body, that's for any and everybody. Oh my god, she hit me up, I'm thinking no response. Bitch, you blow my heart, that's my turn to go to bronze. Roll my eyes, and when she
You do the intro, by the way.
she is on me.
You do the
She give me
intro.
credit,
The
but
second
but it's more like Whitney Bobby, God forgive me. Don't you ever listen, I'm a legend. Straight up out the classify your band. Essex for the record, I don't call it when that ball spinning record. Who like game winning record? I'm just flexing on my ass. Yeah, you
I
lie.
think we'll get used to this.
I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dark. Know you wanna ride now. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. Can you sick of all those other imitators? Don't let the only real one intimidate ya. See you watching, don't run out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Will, I'm the one, will. I'm the only one, will. I'm the one, will.
Another one.
Don't you know, God? Don't you know, God? I am the one for you. Don't you know, God? Don't you know, God? I am the one for you. Don't you know, God? Don't you know, God? I am the one for you. Don't you know, God? Don't you know, God? I am the one for you.
I literally just felt like a DJ.
ngishosha lendando yakho abangaboni sebeyobona mina ngeke ngikwazi ukufakazela omunye umuntu kodwa ithando lakho mina ngizotshela wena ithando lakho alimilisi ngishosha lendando yakho abangaboni sebeyobona mina ngeke ngikwazi ukufakazela omunye umuntu kodwa ithando lakho mina ngizotshela wena
And we're back. We are back. Yo.
And that was DJ Zitle with Umlilo. And before that, we had
Yeah, DJ Khaled, I'm the one, and we'd like to thank the news team for that wonderful update. Yo, I did not know, Holly. People are still struggling to register right now because of financial exclusion.
yeah.
I did not know. I feel so bad right now because I actually have funding, you know. So it's a lot. It goes back to what we were saying, guys, that it is important for you to make sure that your funding is on point. You must make sure that you know of all the funding opportunities that are available to you. Welcome back to the second segment of the Heat section. You're still chilling with Ulaki and the beautiful, lovely Tobeka up until 11 o'clock, and we're going to be chatting about marketing yourself and involving yourself in things Lana A Campus in this second segment.
You need to be open, you need to be out there, you need to gain experience before you actually go out into the working world.
Yeah.
This is where you get your final experience before, like to create your LinkedIn profile, your
Yes.
CVs. This is where it all begins, ne? You need to get experience as much as you can around your varsity, wherever you are. So let's talk about different types of jobs and things that you can do in order to get some sort of experience.
Okay. Well, here on campus, there are so many opportunities for you to learn transferable skills. Transferable skills are those disposable skills that are like almost valuable in any type of job. We're talking social skills, research skills, writing skills. We're talking time management skills and teamwork skills. Those are invaluable skills that each of us need to learn going into the workspace, because as you know, you don't always get employed for the type of job that you want to get employed for.
Yeah.
So you should be versatile. Versatility is important. So
You need to be the type of person that if they want to squeeze in there, yeah, sure.
yes, you can
do this
fit in.
work.
You're
I mean,
you're expandable. Yes, you're
Flexible.
expandable. You know, flexible, and you can fit into any role that is, you know, assigned to you. And here on campus, there are many such opportunities. For example, there are Ask Me ushers. You can apply to
which
be
you can
that.
actually even be paid for.
Yeah, and you're getting paid for that. You're getting paid.
Benefits?
It's not mahala, guys. Shmoney. If you want shmoney, just apply to be an Ask Me next year. You're gonna get the money, and it's gonna come rolling in,
There's
and you're gonna
also-
get the skills as well that
Yeah.
you can use in the future for future employment.
There's UFS 101 for those people
You know?
who want to be educators.
Yeah, and it's 1504 now. Wow, things are changing around here. UFS 1504. Okay, all right. It was 101 when we did it. Tina, I'm a senior gay. Anyway, anywho, you can also apply to be an EduTech Buddy assistant as well as a Blackboard assistant. There are people in ICT, those people that help people like MLab in
No
these
money
labs.
for your final years.
Yes, for your final years, you can apply for that. It's available for
There are
third
actually
years
a lot
going
of
on.
opportunities. As much
Yes.
as you as a first year think, you don't have a variety of things you could do. You could
There
be
are
in
so many
commercial.
things. Yeah,
You can
there's
apply for
commercial,
commercial.
there's Enactus. Yeah, you can get yourself involved in those structures that are here on campus. Of course, we don't have a lot of information surrounding that, but if you want to know more about the structures that are on campus,
Available,
you
yeah.
can go to career development in Nziga building, and you can also go to Austalsi, who is the student development officer, I
Yeah.
think, SDO. You can go there and ask about the sort of opportunities that are available on campus for you to make yourself expandable and fit into any role
You
that
can
you're
even be a
assigned to.
mentor. You know,
Yeah, you can be a
mentors-
gateway mentor as well. you're not paid, but a voluntary position like that
Experience.
is very important. It looks good on your CV.
Yeah.
Enhancing your CV, guys, is something that you can do so easily on our campus. There's so many opportunities. It's just a matter of asking. There's also tutoring. You can also be a
Tutoring, yeah.
tutor if you want to be a tutor. Actually, today there's training for tutors that were hired last week, as well as the older tutors.
Yeah.
There's training today is in TV2, I think. I don't think they'll allow any spectators, but yeah, you should know that there's training. You get trained to be a tutor, and all those skills that you get in there, peer facilitation, social skills, interpersonal skills, these are skills that you can use moving forward into employment. Because as you know, most of us, especially Bachelor of Social Science, Bachelor of Arts students, we don't have a straightforward job,
like,
you know.
people will ask you, Guti, with your bachelor's degree, what job are you looking for?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, get
I think
PGCE.
I'm gonna
and
I'm gonna
guys,
be a teacher maybe.
there are so many things that come with the specific modules you take. For example, you could be a BA and have your history and your English. You could use your English and be a editor,
Yeah.
magazine editor, book editor. You could use those as experiences. What else can you do?
Yeah, you can also, if you're doing business, for example, you can use your business theory to make it practical and start a new business. There's so many people here on campus that have small businesses, Nyana, making your nails,
Start small.
you know, these weave extensions, plating, braiding hair, and some people even sell snacks and all of that. So they are taking their business theory and making it practical. They're earning money and they're earning invaluable skills at
True.
that. So you can never say that there aren't opportunities for you on campus to enhance your CV. There's so many opportunities. Like I said, if you're still in doubt, go to career. It's a career development office, I think.
Yeah.
Ndademo Emma, I think. And then you can also go to Austalsi in the student development office. She'll help you with anything that you want to know about the different structures that are available on campus. And also, academic advising is important.
It's always important.
I'm going back to it.
You have to make
because
sure at least every year you go to academic advising just to make sure that you're on track and that everything that you need to do within that year you are doing. Because sometimes you're going to take a module and only to find out who you are short.
Yeah, and one other thing that academic advising is important for, as we are talking about jobs, is that your faculty rule book, as well as your advisor, they'll let you know the type of jobs that you can pursue with your degree. So it's not like when you're not knowing and you're like, I'm gonna pursue PGCE, I'm not even sure, maybe I'm gonna go home, I don't know what's gonna happen with me. No, you don't have to not know. You can go out there and ask. Academic advising, career development office, student development office. There are so many offices out there. It is 10:20. You're still chilling with us on the capital city of entertainment up until 11 o'clock. It is Tobeka and Lucky, and this is the heat section. Our social media links, in case you forgot what they are: Twitter, Q_lit radio, Insta, Q_lit_radio, Facebook, Q-lit. Our WhatsApp line is 063 yes
952 9463. Let me repeat that: 063 952 9463. Let us
Yes.
take your song to just get you guys in the mood.
Yes, we are lit.
I need to change the song. I used to until now you shouldn't have all these romantic songs.
It's this one.
Yeah.
I die over the time.
Okay, we can play a faster one after this one.
But you're biting your tongue. You spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how we gonna learn your song? So
No need to. When you change the song, no need to. We look at it. It's English in general.
But no, we're gonna do the comments. Discuss the comments. Take a song. We comment.
And then after that, another song, and then wrap up with reflection. Okay.
Remember, we have 30 minutes. Yeah.
We don't have a lot of minutes.
It's a lot. You know, you run out of things to do.
But we have played 3 songs already.
a double play. That was Uvula Vala by DJ Maporisa. And before that, we played you Emily Sunday Read All About It. You are still tuned into the Heat section with myself, Utobega Noble, and Ulaki Selebe. So right about now, we're going to go back to our comment section.
Yes,
and
our
see
comment
what you guys have
section.
to say about our topic of the day.
Yeah, we posted a question earlier for the second segment of the show, and the question read like this: what other jobs do students take for granted that could boost their CVs? And we've got a lot of comments. I'm going to start with Ukananelo. Ukananelo says voluntary work, because it definitely provides one with a certain set of skills that can go a long way. Invest time in those non-profit organizations and secure the skills for babes. Happy Monday.
True.
Wow, positive vibes coming from Kananelo right there.
Volunteering will always show that you are someone who is open,
Yeah.
not just for themselves, but to also help
Yeah.
other people. So actually, a lot of companies will actually appreciate that.
Yeah. Boo, boo, boo. It
So
gives you...
Kananelo,
Hey, Kananelo,
Girl.
shout out to you. It gives you brownie points most definitely to do some voluntary work. And don't do it just for the brownie points. Like, genuinely care, Yazi. If you can go to a children's home to help out, do that, for the sake of it. It will go a long way in helping you adjust to the working world. And we've got other comments in the comment section regarding our question. Unicolette says, voluntary work is definitely another type of job that people can take up, that they take for granted. Njenga will ask me, well, ask me is not voluntary though, is it?
Yeah,
They get paid.
for it,
Yeah, but like gateway orientation mentors.
mentors, that's voluntary work.
That's voluntary work, so you can take that up. And many other community services, she says here. Like I said, you can go to children's homes and help out there. I mean, there's so many voluntary opportunities out there. We're just the people that don't socialize. It's important to socialize. Get yourself out there, get to know the people, get to know the place, and you'll know an awful lot about opportunities regarding improving your CV.
Yeah.
And then Utiset Omulife says community projects
True.
will help
Yeah.
you. NPOs,
NPOs.
non-profit organizations, and it is what Ukananelo said earlier. And then Sheshageza. That's probably not, sorry, not his real name, but okay. Ushashageza says school evaluation programs. And we have one of our listeners asking him, what are school evaluation programs? Because Tina Abanye, we don't know what is
We
a
don't know
school
what school
evaluation
evaluation programs are.
program is. Unfortunately, he has not answered back. But if you know what school evaluation programs are, hit us up on our comment sections on our social media platforms. On Twitter, it's Q_lit radio. Instagram, Q_lit_ radio. Facebook, Q-lit. Our WhatsApp line is
063 952 9463.
yes. Be sure to tell us up.
952 9463.
Oh yeah. We're thinking how sonally energy ngata. Want to tell us spice va everywhere. So anyway, anywho, hit us up on our social media and tell us what other jobs you think students take for granted that could help improve their CVs. And right about now, we've gotta go into another song by Tumrikirli. Give you that thing, that va of the year. It's the beginning of the year, it's the premiere of the show. So here you go. Is she it? Yeah, because Ukia is Russia is should try to drag Yeah, we read those. We have another one to read now. So I'll read that comment. Never mind. I need to read that comment. No, it's fine. You take us back. I'll read the comment. We go into LinkedIn.
That was Go Go featuring DJ Maporisa Kabza and M Hawkeys.
Yeah.
Sorry, my pronunciation
Hawkeys
is
or something. Yeah. We're not even gonna try to pronounce that. So many of these Amapiano artists have such creative names.
Amapiano are a vibe. Though.
Yeah, they're
I
a
mean,
vibe. Yo-
Amapiano makes you feel like you can dance when you can't.
Yeah.
You end up moving and like, yeah, ne.
Which
I'm
is why
feeling
I
it.
do not advise studying to Amapiano. Do not study to Amapiano. You will not study, you will dance. And
But what if that's how I memorize? Like, it's gonna help me memorize.
maybe if you're a kinesthetic learner, you know, those people that, you know, like moving when they're learning their things,
Yeah.
maybe yes. But for the rest of us, please stick to what you know, like study the way you know best, We're going to tackle that in the coming few weeks. Don't worry, we've got you. We're going to talk about study methods, the types of learners, how each one studies, auditory, visual, and all of that. But for now, though, we're talking about marketing yourself around campus, being involved in activities
involved.
around campus. And we had a question just before that song, and our question was, what other jobs do students take for granted that could boost their CVs? And we had a comment from Uchimero saying, working on yourself and inner self is one of the jobs that can boost you up.
True.
It all starts when you're built inside.
Yeah.
It means,
Build yourself up first.
staying grounded in something. Staying grounded in something is definitely important.
Yeah.
Staying grounded in something other than yourself, Making sure that you prioritize yourself and you have some sort of connection to the world, to the universe, to the God. I don't know, whatever you worship.
Be diverse.
Yeah, be diverse.
Let that be a motto, guys. Be
Be diverse. Just be versatile. Be open to new experiences. Be open-minded.
Interact with other people.
But yeah, he makes a valid point. Working on yourself is one of the things that we don't do.
Yeah.
I remember last year during
You-
the mental health drive
Yeah.
of the psychologists of our campus, and whatnot, the student counseling department. I remember one of the psychologists said to us, I think she's a counselor, Ukineli. Yeah, she said to us that we often take our mental health for granted. We get involved in so many other things, partying, social life, academics, extracurriculars, that we don't take time to ground ourselves within ourselves. I was like,
Actually, a friend of mine before the beginning of this year told me that look at yourself, ne?
Mhm.
Think about yourself first. They literally asked me, Uti, why do you always think of other people? Think about yourself first. Because, it's okay for you to help other people, but what if you're not helping yourself? Instead, you're killing yourself while helping other people. Who is
yeah,
benefiting from
that
it?
actually brings me to a viral video of Oprah advising her school academy, the Oprah
Yeah,
school,
yeah.
advising the girls to work on themselves first
yeah.
before working on anybody else, and she was talking about how women are always these strong figures that always stand up and do other things for other people.
Yeah.
But I think it applies to just about any gender. Some people are here on campus and they're breadwinners. They're waiting on NSFAS and they're like, ooh, the minute that I get that NSFAS, allowance, I'm gonna send this much at home. They're taking so much care of their family members and whatnot, which is good. But don't forget about yourself. Don't forget to think about yourself and
be selfish for once, ne?
Yeah.
Just think about yourself. Not selfish, but be selfish. Think about yourself as well. My well-being, ne? Because other people are not going to take care of you as much as you can take care of yourself.
Yeah. One other thing that I think we don't do enough of, but I think the health show will tackle that, is that we don't do enough exercise. Guys. We do not exercise. I do not.
It's always a thing like, I'm going to start gym tomorrow or next week Monday. Okay, next week Monday comes. No, I've got this and this to do. I've got a lot of work and what.
I'm tired. And you fail to recognize that exercise could be the boost, that you needed. It could give you that vibrant energy you need to go on with your day and all of that. But I'm pretty sure that the health show is going to tackle that. Right about now, Tina, La Ehit section, we are talking about marketing yourself around campus. And Utobek is going to tell us about LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, guys, we didn't emphasize LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like an online CV profile that you create for yourself, and you can update about anything that you do.
Yeah.
Like you could create one now as a student, ne? Right now you're working in radio station. You're gonna update that on your CV. Maybe you Twitter somewhere, update that as well. So other people, like other companies who use LinkedIn, will also see that this person qualifies in this and this and this, and they actually for me, I feel like whenever you have a LinkedIn profile, you can track your success. You can track your steps. You can track what you're doing, and you know what. Okay, no, it looks blank. I need to do something to give
my CV a va.
Yeah. So I actually encourage people to actually have a LinkedIn profile. Like you update everything that you do here. Maybe you've been a what you call it, Ura's head. You put that on there as well, because it also shows your leadership skills.
Yes.
Basically uploading everything that you've been doing in varsity and giving the company you online. And no paper, less money. It's just the internet.
Yeah, it's on there, it's on the internet. Everything. You upload your CV. If you have papers that you've written in the past, you upload them. If you have work that you'd like to advertise on there, you can also upload that. It's like the Facebook of the working world, basically.
So I feel like LinkedIn is something that every student should have and just keep,
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. When you have a LinkedIn profile and it looks empty, it sort of challenges you to do something and have something to put on there. And it is actually fascinating because some recruiters look for students. They don't look for employees. They look for students so that they can train them in apprenticeships, internships, in scholarships, and all of that, So be on LinkedIn. If you don't know how to do that, EUFS 1504 actually does that in the second semester, first year. So you're going to be taught.
This is where I learned about LinkedIn. So UFS, big up to that for the UFS 101. We actually need it, guys. I wouldn't know about LinkedIn if it was not for UFS 101.
Yeah. I actually already had a profile when they did that. So I was just like, I'm doing something important. I was like patting myself on the back and I'm like, yep. But anyway, it is 10:44. You're still chilling with us on the Heat section. The capital city of entertainment that is Q-Lit is bringing live conversation to you and great music. It's Lucky and Utobek. The beautiful, the lovely guys. Wow, my co-host is an amazing person. I just had to say that on air. I just had to get it out there.
Don't make me go mushy now.
Anyway,
okay, guys,
we're about to head into song. Mina. So.
She back. Okay. Down we getting popular. Call me Mrs. Popular. I know you cannot sit with us, and you wouldn't fuck with us. You are too cool for the new school kid. Who would have guessed? Like down we getting popular. Call me Mrs. Popular. I know you cannot sit with us, and you wouldn't fuck with us. You are too cool for the new school kid. Who would have guessed? Now we poppin'. Damn it, now we poppin'. Ooh, say now we poppin'. See that you are too cool for the new school kid. Who would have guessed? Now we poppin'. Damn it, now we poppin'. Ooh, say now we poppin'. See that you are too cool for the new school kid. Who would have guessed? Bonjour, control. Said I'll be back in due time. My God, I just signed. Fast as just, but I'll be fine. Sun in your face all day like I'm the breeze. Too much she find my spots to vacant. Like, worry about my glow up, then you get your life. Beauty, brains, and money, I'm a blessed type. Work gon' need a favor, I'm a blessed type. Prove my hazard, who just coming back, you got that fucking ride. Now we getting popular. Call me Mrs. Popular. I know you cannot sit with us, then you wouldn't fuck with us. You are too cool for the new school kid. Oh, the gas, now we poppin'. Pop, 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 damn it, now we poppin'. Ooh, say now we poppin'. See that you are too cool for the new school kid. Oh, the gas, now we poppin'. Pop, 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 damn it, now we poppin'. Ooh, say now we poppin'. See that you are too cool for the new school kid. Oh, the gas.
I grew up in the city, then I blew up in the city. Your favorite rapper can't come to my hood cause it's lit. Everybody's struggling, but we don't need your pity. Whatever it is, my niggas with it. They was sipping on me, did it with no OG. I don't think you know me, don't ever bro me. Young nigga poppin', might just do some shopping. Trap ain't stopping, LP coppin'.
Like accommodation. Kill the second standing ovation. There's a new kid roaming down the block. Get them in your corner, cause they about to take a spot. It's a new slept on like accommodation. Kill the second standing ovation. There's a new kid roaming down the block. Get them in your corner, cause they about to take a spot. Call me Mrs. Popular. I know you cannot sit with us, then you wouldn't fuck with us. You are too cool for the new school kid. Oh, what I got like now we getting popular. Call me Mrs. Popular. I know you cannot sit with us, then you wouldn't fuck with us. You are too cool for the new school kid. Oh, what I got now we poppin'. Pop, 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 damn it, now we poppin'. Ooh, say now we poppin'. See that you are too cool for the new school kid. Oh, what I got now we poppin'. Pop, 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 damn it, now we poppin'.
After that, we'll wrap up.
See that you are too cool for the new school kid.
They don't know what they're gonna do. They were actually asking me, I was like, I don't know what her show is about.
Yeah, jiggy jiggy, heavy heavy. All the girls love me, all like money. Call me jiggy jiggy, heavy heavy. All Fella in Versace. Mandela in the Barbie. Rubber bands, where you get 'em from? Motherland, M-Sons.
Jiggy, heavy, heavy. All the girls love me, all like money. Call me jiggy, jiggy, heavy, heavy. All eyes on me. Machiavelli, got me spinning, yeah, yeah. Doing 240 on Lecky Ekbe. With it top down, no do, bruh. You been drinking at the 30 morning, stinking. Girl, you got me spinning, yeah, yeah. Doing 240 on Lecky Ekbe. With it top down, tryna see it, yo, yo. No do, bruh, no do. You know what they got me? Fella in Versace. Fella in Versace. Fella in Versace, yeah, 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 yeah. Fella in Versace. Fella in Versace. Fella in Versace,
They're bringing us back now.
Fela in Versace. That was AKA Fela in Versace featuring Kido Minat. And before that, we played You Popular featuring MT Roach.
Yeah, popular by
Roach.
MT and Roach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a ride.
It's
It's
a
been
ride.
quite a ride here on the capital city of entertainment. We're at the heat section. We were getting lit, getting heated up. And now it's about that time where we're going to love and leave you. But before we love and leave you, I'd like to read a comment. The last one for the question that we posted up for you guys. It says, what other jobs do students take for granted that could boost their CVs? And the comment that we got 3 minutes ago by Pindile says, definitely volunteerism, especially now that it has turned into a crucial requirement for most posts. So during the process, one can accumulate some experience with special needed skills. So volunteering is the top answer for our
Volunteering,
comment
guys.
section.
So make sure, Guti, in your career, in your life, at least volunteer somewhere.
Yeah, volunteer,
Just
yes.
have that on your CV, Guti, as I volunteered somewhere, kanje.
And don't just do it for the sake of it. Volunteering is so, I don't know about other people, but I've done it before, and it's so, I don't know, it's
Emotion
freeing,
boosting.
it's emotional, it's a lot of things at once, but it teaches you above all compassion.
True.
Never mind your skills set for your job. Compassion and just caring about other people and being empathetic towards their circumstances, even if they do not affect you. It's been quite a ride.
So summing up of the show today, we were talking about walk-ins, registrations, bursaries, how about you go about applying at school,
Yes.
and whether or not walk-ins should be
Allowed,
accepted,
and
allowed,
if
they're
they are effective or not.
ineffective.
Yes.
Faculty rule books, something which is very important in academic
Yes.
advising, which we advise you guys to do each year, just to
Yes.
know which pace you at and where you are at that moment. Also, we want to encourage you guys to open a LinkedIn profile.
Yeah. open
Very
a LinkedIn
important.
profile.
Keep track of what you're doing throughout your career, and
Yes.
it also helps you find jobs. Ne?
Yes.
Did not mention that.
Most
LinkedIn
definitely.
is LinkedIn is something that you get jobs from.
Yeah,
Ne?
that's where recruiters are, and they're lingering looking for candidates for jobs, for apprenticeships, for scholarships, for internships. So make sure that you have a LinkedIn profile.
And look at the bigger picture
Yes.
from your modules. Don't
Yes.
just stick to the fact that I'm going to do EPC after EPA. Just know what after EPA, for those people who are being discouraged in your specific modules, look at the bigger picture. Whatever module, look at what you can do with the modules that you have selected already.
Yeah.
Don't just say, okay, fine, I don't know what I'm doing, then I'm going to graduate, and that's about it with my life. No.
Yeah, and be
Look
involved
at-
on campus.
Yeah.
Be involved on campus. There's a newspaper, there's this radio, there is Ask Me, there is ICT, Blackboard,
tutoring.
EduTech Buddy, UFS
There's 101,
1504
yeah.
now.
1504,
Oh my
bad.
God. Anyway, and if you want to know about any other posts and any other things happening on campus, is the structures. You go to career development in Tatemo Emma or Austal C, student development officer in Nziga building, first years.
Nziga
That's where you'll be
building is like
assisted.
the building-
Even seniors, because I feel like some seniors still don't know where to go to
Yeah.
ask for things. So that's where you go. And if you want to be advised academically, you go to the TK Mopedi building, just under it, Center for Teaching and Learning, just under there, Katola Aus Ketchuebio, and Ausiri Tabile Marumo. They will be your academic advisors. It's been quite fun. You know, it's been quite fun chilling with you guys, and I'm heartbroken that I have to go.
And thank you so much, guys, for your feedback. We really appreciate it. Please make sure to tune in again tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 to 11, every Monday to Friday with me, Utabega Nobo, and my co-host, Ulaki Selebe.
Yes,
So, guys, we really appreciate everything you've done for us. And let me just remind you guys again of the handles. Twitter, it's Q_lit radio. Insta, it's Q_lit_radio. Facebook, it's Q_lit.
Yeah.
My bad. It's Facebook, it's Q-lit.
And then our WhatsApp line is 063-952-9463. I repeat, 063-952-9463. That's where you can hit us up for any suggestions on the things that we can feature on our shows. For any interviewees, you know, if you want us to interview someone, let us know
Come
who
join
that
us.
is. And come join us. You know, let us know. The shows are driven by you. The shows are for you. So be sure to drive the conversation on social media. And don't forget to hit us up on our personal accounts. If you want to know, get to know us.
Yeah.
For the branding purposes.
Yes.
My Twitter handle is @LuckyDiela, TIELA. On Facebook, it's LuckyDiela Selepe. On Instagram, it's @LuckyDiela. I have a bunch of other social media networks that I'm not gonna announce.
We're just gonna
and
stick
that's
to
that.
And for me, it's Uzama23 on Instagram, which ZAMARH 23. And on Facebook, it's just Utobeka Zamango.
Yep.
Thank
And
you
it's
so
been
much,
a
guys.
fun show. We look forward to having you tomorrow. Catch us tomorrow 9 to 11. Heat section, we're about to get heated up for
It's your girl,
academic news.
the Merlin Queen, and
Lucky Tiela Selepe.
Signing
You know,
out.
the thespian.
Bye.
Bye. Fly Masala da.
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20-inch blades like a little toy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the vodka with the
Wow.
liquor.
I finally found what to call myself. That was so funny. Okay, get that out of the way. Can we like celebrate for a moment? Yes, girl. Yes. Look, batata joy. No, the tandem bat.
Everywhere I go, catch me on the block like a Mutombo. 750 Lambo in the Utah snow. Trunk in the front like a shit Dumbo. Yeah. Cut the roof off, give me a touch. Pull up to the house with some big butts. Turn the kitchen counter to a strip club. Me and Drake came for the. When I got quiet, while they all disappear. Before I tried to say that they all really care. Now they always say congratulations to the kid.
Thank you.
Is she here?
Wait,
Oh, when you play music.
Kia is not coming.
Prescott touchdown.
What are you gonna do, huh?
On the beds in my pocket, it's on me.
It's a mess.
Deep when I roll like the army. Get my bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying why.
It's a mess. Yeah. But it's a producer's fault. The producer feels like the script.
But like,
Now it's gonna be music
no,
for
that's not an
the hours.
excuse. See, that's no, it's not. We got it yesterday and we had
Let's
see,
just-
you had no sex.
It's a problem. Wow. Sort it out.
We pitched anyway. We came this morning. Okay. Don't play back to back. Oh, we did it. I actually left my bag in the newspaper thingy.
longer to let it go. What does it mean to be moving on? Only to find that you're never gone. If you could take it off your mind. All the doubts, all the fears that you
Let me take this thing much deeper. So tell all your bonds and don't be, please take my offer. Got a diva that wants me, trust me, no one can stop her. What you say? For no jala, no funny doctor. Tiny girl, fellow fumu, yeah, good pattern jogo. Hey, no so cold.
I saw the guys and I so cold. It ain't like you got a choice. Feel like I look, don't let me stop me. I saw the guys and I so cold. It ain't like you got a choice. Feel like I look, don't let me stop me. He wants me to believe that he's ready. I mean, some can say as why he's a hot property. I know he's popular. Now, let's go take a twist. Tango piece from like Adidas. Oh, darling, I'm a dime. Music on, music go. Make them like me no more. I can't do it alone. So don't sell me dreams no more. Give me all you. I saw the guys and I so cold. It ain't like you got a choice. Feel like I look, don't let you stop me. I saw the guys and I so
We're going live.
cold.
Apparently it is live.